Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. Hey, everyone. It is Sunday, and I got some cleaning to do. We have Cox Cable coming out this week. We are getting rid of Verizon. Prices have just gotten too high for them. Cox is actually going to be $80 less a month with 70 more channels, and the internet, I'm going from 75 megabaud to 300 megabaud. So I couldn't pass it up. I was actually looking about cutting the cord, and it's actually cheaper to do it this way. I don't know how everyone's cutting the cord and saying that, you know, they're saving so much money, because I don't see it. But anyway, I got to get the room clean because they're going to have to come in here for the installation. My office, they're going to have to go there, and then upstairs is going to need to be done. So I got to get all this done. So I'll get with you guys throughout the day and let you know how I made out, and I'll talk to you about, you know, having Cox come in. All right, everyone, it's pretty much taken me all day, but I got the house spotless. My bedroom's all done. My office is all done. My kitchen upstairs is all done. My living room upstairs is all done. Everything's done. This house is spotless. One thing I want to show you that I did today, and I think my wife really liked it, was found a bunch of the old pictures of my girls and us, and I put this in our bedroom. So I think it looks pretty nice. Looks really good up on the wall there. So yeah, that was my day today, just cleaning. Reason we're doing the cleaning, I'm going to get into it in a couple of seconds once I get over to the office. Sit down and I'll explain some things that we're going to be doing. Look, some changes here in my house. So I'll get with you guys right after this. All right, everyone, I am over in the office right now, and basically the reason why I went nuts cleaning the house this weekend is a couple of days ago, earlier in the week, we discussed cutting the cord. My family were going to get rid of cable, and we're going to just go with internet and telephone, because Verizon was raising our rate, and it was going to be absolutely ridiculous, the amount that we were going to have to pay. So we basically did some research, and I come to find out that I don't know how people cut the cord. I really don't, because to me it was going to cost me more to cut the cord. Basically, right now we have Verizon Fios, and our current bill is in the $190 range. That's for telephone, internet, and cable. Well, it seems that one of the packages that we've had for the past 5 or 6 years that we've had Verizon, they're no longer going to offer it. So in order to get what was in that package, they were going to raise our bill a total of $60. So our cable bill was going to be basically $250 a month. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I started searching around. Like I said, I was all set to cut the cord, and basically I was going to go with YouTube television, or YouTube TV, whatever the correct name of it is. Well, we have 2 cable providers where I live. We either have Verizon Fios or we have Cox Communications. Now, we were with Cox when we first moved into this house, and when Verizon came through, they had incredible rates. So we switched over to Verizon. I had no problems with Cox. Cox offered good service, and the thing that I liked with Cox more than Verizon is their local offices, where I can just go into the office and if I have any problems. And also, when you call customer service, I'm actually getting someone that's about maybe 15 or 20 miles away from me. So it's more that local convenient feel with them. But we went with Fios, and again, I had no problems with Fios up until about the past year. raising rates. In the past year, they've taken at least 10 channels away from us, and the rates are still going up. So, like I said, we were getting ready to cut the cord, so I decided, well, let me call around, see what the best price we can get. So I gave Cox Communications a call first to see what they were going to offer. We got an offer from Cox for 50 more channels, our internet going from 74 megabytes a second, or excuse me, 75 megabytes a second, all the way up to 300 megabytes a second. And a very similar phone package for around $135. That was including taxes. I also got the price from them if I was to just, get rid of the cable and just get internet and telephone from them. And the price that they had was $120. So it was only $15 cheaper to do it that way. If I added on the cost of YouTube television, which is $40 a month, we would have been, more than just having cable. So I gave Verizon a call back, or I should say I gave Verizon a call, spoke with the gentleman there. For us to get our bill for what we're currently paying, the $190 a month, we would have lost all of our movie channels. We would have had to have returned 3 of the 4 boxes that we have. And our internet speed would have went from 75 megabytes per second down to 50 megabytes per second. And we would have been at the same price that we're currently paying. So I told him basically what the price that Cox had offered me. And he literally argued with me saying, yeah, I can see that price. There's no way that they can offer you that. Well, they are. And I explained to him that they offered me the 300 megabytes per second, and they said, well, basically, that I would never get that speed, that it would probably be about half of that because they run on a line where Verizon's directly to the house. I informed him at the time I was speaking with him, I ran a speed test on the 75 megabytes that Verizon was supposedly giving me. I was only at 48 megabytes per second. And he was arguing with me, telling me that that wasn't true. So at that point, I ended the phone call, and I am no longer going to be a customer of Verizon Fios. We have Cox Communications coming in this week. They're going to install. The differences that we have is, like I said, with 50 more channels than we had with Verizon. The DVR that we are getting can record up to 6 shows at once. It has twice the amount of memory space, or we can record twice as many shows and store them on the DVR. One of the cool things with it's the Contour TV, for those of you that have Cox, you may know it. So we're going to switch over to them. And like I said, we had Cox before, and I had no problems with Cox. It's just that Verizon came in. They had Fios, which was fiber optic. It was supposed to be faster and all that. And to be honest, it was about the same as Cox. I mean, really, really not too much of a difference. So we're going to see how Cox does. See if we got 30 days. If we have any problems, we could switch back over to Verizon. But I don't think so. It's just... We got rid of, in the past, we used to be totally with Verizon. We had both our telephone and our cell phones were with Verizon. And the thing with Verizon that you have to watch out for is they're sneaky. And what I mean by that is they will give you one price when you're on the phone. And at the point that you sign up, it will be a totally different price. Case being is when our cell phone contracts ran out with Verizon, we wanted to get the new iPhones at the time. I believe that it was the iPhone 5 at the time, or maybe the 6. I believe it was the 5. No, it was the 6, sorry. Well, anyway, we called up. They gave us a price even with them sending us the phones, and it was going to be like $150 less a month that we were paying for the 4 phones before the iPhone, the previous version of the iPhone that we had. So I was like, sign us up. We went, go all the way through the call. They send us the other thing. They give us a price. It's twice as much as what we were paying with the previous iPhone. So the person that was selling it to us was lying to us. And basically the reason being is they get paid commission. So be careful. Be careful with them. Now, not to say we ended up switching over to AT&T for our cell phones. We had, for the first 3 months, had to go through line by line on our cell phone because they were charging us for stuff that we didn't have, giving us prices that were way above what they had promised us. And the first month, they rebated it back to us. Second month, we get the same thing on the bill. Call them up, they rebate it back to us. Third month, same thing. So I'm guessing they're all the same. But like I said, I had originally wanted to cut the cord. I wanted to get away from the cable TV, but it's not cost effective for what we watch. I don't know how people do it. The only thing that I can think that they do is that they stream through their cell phones also. In other words, their internet connection is their cell phone. Where I live, I can't depend on that. There's a lot of times that we do not have a network up here. I live in the middle of the woods, so you know that's something that we're not able to. I guess if I lived in the city, it'd be something to think about, but not something we can do where I live. But anyway, like I said, coming this week, we're going to have the new cable installed. I just went outside, and to be honest, we still have the old Cox box on the outside of my house. So I don't know whether they use the same box or not, but you know, it might be an easy installation. The wiring that's in here is the same exact wiring that was here when we had Cox before. So hopefully it's an easy installation for them. So, but like I said, in an earlier video, we talked about cutting the cord, and it just not worth it. But in turn, I have to say goodbye to Verizon. We were with you for like 6 or maybe even 7 years. And I even mentioned that to the guy, and didn't even want to hear it. Didn't want to hear it, so, you know, we're going back to Cox Communications. So, anyway, what I'll do is when they come in for the installation, I'll do a video on that. Basically the different things that we have, the perks, the benefits. So, if any of you have switched from Verizon over to Cox, let me know how it worked out for you. Let me know what sort of problems have you had with Cox Communications. Let me know anything that whether you like them, whether you don't like them, whether you went to Cox and you switched back to Verizon or Comcast or whatever other cable provider or internet service provider that you had. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I will most likely be getting back to you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're new to my vlog, thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate it. If you click the thumbs up below, if you like this video, I would appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please click the subscribe button below. You'll be able to see all the videos that I've done, all the vlogs that I've done, demonstrations. I've been doing this for over 4 years now, so go ahead and click down there and you'll be able to see all those videos. If you do subscribe, if you click that little bell icon next to it, you get a notification anytime that I put up a video. For a while I was doing a video every day. I'm down to probably about 3 a week right now. Just trying to catch up on other things. I'm a web designer, so I have other work that I need to catch up on. And doing a video about me punching code into a computer probably wouldn't be too interesting to you guys. But anyway, like I said, we're switching over to Cox Communications. I'm going to do a vlog on that later on in the week, so I'll get that up, let you know how the installation process went, if we had any problems, if it went beautifully, and what my impressions are of going back to Cox Communications after 7 years. So anyway, like I said, I am going to go and watch the Red Sox game right now. I will get back with you guys hopefully tomorrow.